Hello, welcome to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of Might and Magic Heroes 6. This is the tutorial campaign, and I hit a random button there, totally unintentionally on purpose. And we're about to continue, but I wanted to make you guys aware of something. My series was supposed to start up about a week earlier than this, and I did the recording. I wasn't super happy with it. I'm still not crazy about episode 1, with all my talking and stuff at the beginning. The intro is pretty long. Anyhow, what I always like to do whenever I do games and stuff, and videos and Let's Plays and whatever you want to call them, I always like to include all of the cinematics the game has to offer, because the developers worked hard at actually producing those and making them, and all the effort and time and energy, you know, expended with it, the voice acting, whatever's there. I like to include all of that in the game, whether it's an opening cinematic or something that actually comes through as you play through the game. So I included the opening cinematic in Heroes 6, but the problem with that is it is also the official trailer to the game, and for whatever reason YouTube decided to ping that one section of my video as copyrighted, and I have been going through a battle with it. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to redo episode 1. Without that, you guys will have to go take a look. Basically I'm going to put my video into my video editor and cut out that one section that's causing the problem, and then I'm going to repost the video and maybe name it something different, like alternate opening or something. I don't know. Either way, I figured within a week it should be fixed, and it hasn't been. So that being said, I'm just going to go through and redo that. So you might get these kind of back to back. I'm not sure. There was supposed to be about 3 or 4 days between episode 1 and 2, but it is simply what it is. Right now I haven't actually posted episode 1 yet, while I'm recording episode 2, and this is, like I said, about a week later. So we'll see, guys. We'll see. Either way, we're ready. Let's get started. We just took over the town. Everything is looking super mighty fine for us. We ended our turn. Actually, I don't think we did. We built that. We got our few troops that we could get. We've added them to the group. I was a fool in my last little attempt there, and I kind of got wrecked, if I recall correctly. I'm going to leave the town, and we're going to move out with him. If I can ever stop misclicking on things. There we go. We go over here to the statue. The statue is going to increase the maximum health of all creatures by 10% until the next combat, or for the next combat. I really got to stop clicking on whatever that is that keeps triggering. There we go. So that is now done, and it looks like there's some stuff down there, but we're going to go over here and we're going to get ourselves some destiny, some leadership, and +5 to our movement. If we take a look at this, this is a trivial fight. We're going to go over here and we're going to attack it. So 16 of the Cerbers, and actually this, I'm not sure what they are, and then Hellhounds. It doesn't tell us until we actually get in there. That's fine. So let's hop in and see what we're up against. Okay, so we're up against the Maniacs and we're up against the Hellhounds. That's totally fine with me. We will go and we will do a little bit of damage to him. There we go. 2. We got a critical strike or some such thing on that. Go over there and we'll attack. And it looks like we get to go again, and we shall attack again. And again, not a tremendously huge boon, but we're going to come over here and we're going to attack again. And a big hit, and hopefully we drop him. Yep, and we did. Turn 2, the doggies are going to get to go. They're going to attack our boys. Our boys are not going to be super happy, but they're going to attack right back in. And there's the shot and the kill. And victory is ours! Well, there you have it, folks. We lost one, but we took them out. And we now have access to the stone pile right here. And whatever this is, the Cape of Protection. +2 magic defense. Okay, we'll totally use that. We'll go over here. We'll take a look. It's a low threat. We'll come over here and we'll try to tag that. We can't quite do it yet, so what we'll do is we'll end our turn. It is now the next turn. We're going to come back to our town and see if there's anything else that we can build. It does not appear that there is. Everything else is still locked. So unfortunately, there's nothing more we can do with our town right now. But soon we'll be able to. Alright, we'll come over here and see if we can't tag this up. Looks like it's going to be a Maniac, and then whatever the lesser Maniac is, or the greater Maniac is, we'll find out here in a minute. So we have the Demented and the Maniac at this point. Okay, additionally we have Stand Your Ground. Looks like we gain 1 extra retaliation, and we increase our might defense by 8 for 3 turns. I think that's going to benefit us a little bit more than getting 1 or 2 kills with our hero at this point. He's not super duper strong, so we're going to go and fire out on him there. And then we're going to move down to this spot, and we're going to lay into him, hopefully survive with only losing 1 or 2 people. There's a nasty hit, so we're going to probably lose 3 or 4. Ooh, he's actually going to bypass and go directly for our crossbowman. That is not a cool thing. Alright, so there's the big hit. We're going to have to wait our turn here. Then what we're going to do is lay into this guy. 2 will die. And then we're going to go here and hopefully we have enough oomph to actually drop him. We only killed 2, which is not nearly enough. However, we should be able to do a little bit more damage here with this guy. And yeah, we're going to lose quite a few more guys this time around. Oh, but they decided to opt for this guy going down. It's kind of an odd thing. You don't usually see that. Now he's going to go straight over there. Again, not great. We're going to wait our turn once again. We'll have our hero here come and do... We'll get the guaranteed kill on that guy, and then we're going to come over here and hit him. And there it is. It's only a 1 damage thing. It's not great, but we're going to try to scoot as far away as possible. Probably not going to help, but we'll see. Maybe we... No, we didn't close enough distance, so we're just going to have to melee him down. There's no other way to do it. It's unfortunate, but it is simply what it is. And, well, like I said, there's nothing we can really do about it. So, we'll go, we'll hit him there, we'll wait it out, we'll come over here and attack from behind. It's not going to change anything, but, ooh, with the high luck, we might get something good going. We stabbed him in the knee and killed him off, and there we are. So, there's going to be some losses. It's not great. But, yep, 6 and 7. It's unfortunate, but it is simply what it is right now. If we had more Vestals laying around, we would actually be able to recover a little bit from that. We've captured 1 of the 4 mines, which is sweet, sweet nice. And we're going to come down here and grab up this fire. Fortunately, we have to end our turn once again. We did do combat, and I did make a mistake, guys. I don't know if you guys caught that. We fought over here, and I did not tag this again. Every time we fight, if we walk back by, we can tag this and this. So what I should have done was fought there, tag this, then came, fought here, tagged it back again, and keep going. But, unfortunately... As I said, I did the incorrect pattern there, and it cost me a little bit. So we'll come over here. These are the stables. These will also increase our movement for the foreseeable week, which our week is now officially over, and that would have been another thing that would have maybe helped me a little bit, but not that much, honestly. Alright, 25% growth for all core creatures. The week of training. Alright, we're going to tag that, and we've already visited. Yep. We're going to come back here and grab ourselves some more troops because we desperately need them. And because apparently I'm a terrible steward of the things given to me, we can still do nothing as far as building wise. However, we can grab ourselves 11 more of these folks and put them into our little army there and be happy with it. Alright, we're going to continue onward and go over here and tag this and that. Alright, and right here is going to get ourselves some stone. We're going to come over here and grab up the armor smithery. The armor smithery, as it were, and that will give us some sweet, sweet, nice melee, or might defense, rather. Alright, we're going to end our turn there. We're going to come over here and tag that. That's 2 of the 4, and it looks like there's an orc. It's friendly, so we can actually go get some troops from there. You can also read these signs, guys, if you're wondering. The old Griffin Bridge. The signpost overlooks a very old stone bridge, certainly built centuries ago. There are beautiful statues carved into its railing, representing the dragon god of air, Elath, numerous griffins and ancient heroes of the Griffin clan. Istvan, Griffin's likeness can be found amongst them. Okay. Istvan Griffin. Well, it's fine.
Old bridge, old spirits. What's over there?
A mausoleum. We used to bury our ancestors in the mountains where the griffins nest.
Why used to bury? Why not now?
Ha! We've become more farmers than hunters. The lands beyond that bridge are mountainous and harsh. Besides, we converted to Elrath, the Dragon of Light. Since then, we bury our dukes in the Hall of Heroes in the heart of the Holy Empire.
Griffin people changed their god?
Yes. Back then, we worshipped Elath, the Dragon of Air.
Dragon of Air or Dragon of Light, wind or sun. Both dragons are faces of Father Sky. Maybe Griffin people not so different from orcs.
Don't let my aunt hear that.
Alright, so looks like we're about to get ourselves a boon here with our wonderful orc maulers to join us. We will absolutely accept that because we have done messed up and we are in a kind of a bind right now. We don't really have a lot of need for money right now, so we're going to go for the full experience build, and there we go. +1 to might defense, +1 to actual might. Looks like +2 to, or +1 to magic attack, and +10 to our mana, so not too bad overall, and we gained an ability point as well. Okay, so we're going to go there, we're going to go tag that up, we're going to click down here, and we have 2 ability points, so we haven't actually done anything with these yet. And apparently the only thing we can do right now are things in the might tree. Now there's 2 different ways you can go with this, guys and gals. This is one of the unique things to Heroes 6 that was not available in any of the other ones. And you have Tears and Blood. Those are the 2 different things you have available to you. If you want to be a nice person and you want to let things go and always take the peaceful path and everything else, like if you come across a big group of, like, say you're fully stacked with like archangels and like gods and things in your army, and you come across a bunch of rodents or something, or wolves, and they're like, oh no, we don't want to fight you at all, let us leave. You can pursue them, chase them down, and fight them, or if you want to be nice, you can actually let them go. And if you fight them, you'll get blood points, and if you let them go, you'll get tier points. And you get different bonuses and stuff from doing that. If you take a look here, this is a Tears reputation ability, and these are blood reputation abilities. So it is simply what it is. Flawless Assault. The target stack will inflict maximum damage for 2 turns. This is like Bless. It's a war cry. Likewise down here, press the attack. Links the hero with the target friendly stack for 2 turns. Each time the stack attacks, except retaliation, the hero will attack with 81% increased damage for free first, which is sweet, sweet nice. Down here is Heroic Charge. So these are all the blood skills. These are all the Tears skills, and here's the ones right down the middle. We have Rush, and we have Warlord's Command. Okay, so what we're going to do, we already have Stand Your Ground. We could continue down the Tears side of things, or we can go toward the blood side of things. I prefer going the blood side because it's more offensive, whereas this is more defensive. But it is simply what it is. Alright, so we have Taunt, we have Stand Your Ground. I think we'll go with the blood. I prefer it, like, every single time. Heroism's a pretty good skill, and so is Flawless Assault. So we're going to get Flawless Assault first, and I suppose Heroism second, and there we go. So now we have a few extra options when doing combat and battle with different things. It's going to make it a little bit nicer for us. We're going to come back the way we originally came. We're going to end our turn and keep going. So remember, guys, this is a tutorial area. It's going to take us a little bit to get through it, but it's pretty decent. We're going to go and we're going to tag this stuff up again because we've already visited it, so there's absolutely no reason. So I'm going to click on it because I'm dumb and I don't know that I didn't fight
Kraal,
anybody.
Tell your orcs to keep their position. If we're attacked, we'll never have time to form up.
My orcs? Kraal doesn't own orcs. Orcs are not slaves.
You know what I mean. In time of war, you need discipline.
What does little baby Teeth know about war? Only courage is important. Lines, order, formations, not orc way.
Just make sure they're ready if we're attacked.
Ready? Orcs born ready to fight demons.
Yeah. Alright, so we're going to go over here and read this sign. Danger, rockfall hazard. This sign delimits the edge of an impressive stone quarry where a careless step could definitely or definitively speed up a person's final rendezvous with Asha. There are traces of fighting around the signpost, and the bodies of a few accidental victims can be made out below in the bottom of the quarry. Alright, well, I guess we'll have to be a little bit more careful, and it looks like we're going to get ourselves a few more troops on our side. Yes, please do join us. We definitely need some loving from the Orc brethren. Alright, 500 more experience. We'll definitely take that. Looks like there's some nasty demons over here. There's also a succubus over here. That is the one that we must go slay. And there is a subterranean gate over here, along with the crystal mine and another crystal mine. This one's trivial. I think that's where we're going to go first. We'll also check out the old skeleton, and we'll link her all the way around and do all this wonderful fun stuff. Come down here where we're going to have to end our turn once again. And what do we have? 950 gold, 3 wood. And then onward into combat and battle. And, well, this could be scary. We'll see. We have ourselves fortified by some orc-like folks. That does look pretty menacing, and then these guys. Alright, so, all that being said and done, it looks like a tormentor and some maniacs. What we're going to do is... we're going to utilize Flawless Assault. We'll cast it right there. And we're going to be able to do maximum damage, so a total of 6 damage to this guy. Or a total of 6 kills, but it looked like we actually hit for 9 there, which is pretty impressive. They will retaliate. What I think I'm going to do is wait, since we can slowly replenish these guys a little bit at least. I'll come on over here, and I'm going to stab this guy in the face. He's going to retaliate. We're going to suffer and take the hit. However, he should not be able to retaliate again, and that being said, we should be able to get a pretty good chunk of his health gone. And we actually have a secondary hit because we have high morale. And he's going to close with our wonderful guys there. Not enough to kill any of them, though. And it looks like we could do some work, but we're going to wait it out, and we're going to let the orcs come over and bash them to death. And there it is. And dead. And victory is ours. Alright, sweet. So we're going to close it. These are orcs,
yes,
child.
She said never trust an orc. But I can't lead and watch my back. I need something to improve the troops' morale.
And your father used to sing a song in battle.
Music? A song? Maybe.
Okay. It's a bit weird. New quest available, the Horn. Alright, well, we're going to grab ourselves some crystal, and be super happy with it. Let's take a look at the new quest that we just got, the Horn. Humans and orcs have trouble fighting together, and morale is low. To improve things, Slava should seek the old artifact known as the War Horn of Legion. The sound of this dwarven oliphant will lift spirits of any warrior. Okay, sure. Sounds like a plan. Alright, we're going to come down here and grab up the stuff there. We're going to hit this, probably loop back around unless we can bypass her completely, which I think we might. Yeah, we should be able to do that. We'll tag that and then we'll come back. I don't think I'm going to go and replenish my... Oh, she moves.
Are you Togrel?
Do I look
Interesting.
like an orc? Honestly, young man.
Where is Togrel hiding? Where did he take Ula?
Please, are you telling me your scouts can't track a demon army?
Let Kraal question Demon. Kraal knows how to get answers.
I will not become a demon in order to defeat them. And the only answer you'll get from a succubus is a web of convincing lies.
Slava thinks with heart, then pretends to think with head. Yeah, Griffin not so different from Orc.
Alright. And wow, that looks like a rather nasty force we're up against. Okay. Well, we're going to go do battle with Davia. Or Deva. Alright, so they've attacked us. It looks like they have a succubus. She's a hero, so she can actually attack as well. They also waited their turn, which is not fantastic for us. However, with Flawless Assault on, it looks like we'll be able to more than easily... Well, I thought for sure. More than easily be able to drop their succubuses all the way down, but unfortunately that's not the case. We're going to have to move forward and start trying to get into some sort of a defensive posture here. It's not going to be pleasant. Well, we're going to have to rely mostly on retaliatory strikes. It's going to be okay. We're going to stab a little bit there. We'll get a little bit closer to the action so you guys can watch it unfold at point blank, and he's just going to suck up all the damage. Except for this guy. This guy is going to take 1 damage now. The more damage orcs have done to them, or their witnesses to, the harder they hit. So that is something to keep in mind. Oh, it looks like we are going to be having a tremendously bad time with our archer-type people. They're going to totally bypass our front line, and yeah, that's what's going on right there. And more hatred on our archers. They do this quite a lot, actually. It is something to be well aware of. They will try to always go after your ranged units with their ranged units or melee units if they can close the distance. So please bear that in mind and be aware of this. It is a thing that they do quite frequently. And despite my best efforts here, there's not really a whole lot I can do. Alright, we're going to give them heroism and whatever buff. And we're going to come down here and just hide in a corner, I guess. Unfortunately, they get to move quicker than we do, so we're going to suffer some pretty heavy losses, I'm not going to lie. But we should be able to clear these guys out in the next turn. We're going to take a little bit more damage from her unless we can kill her off. Oh, there we go. We've dropped her. We'll wait our turn on this. 2 and 9. Let's see. How much health do they have? I'm going to wait. I'll see what I can do. We can do 4 and 8. We can do 1 to maybe 2. Let's go and do that then. Maybe we get lucky and land the 2. No, we only got the 1. Okay, we're going to come down here and we're going to 100% drop the 9. Down he goes. Super sweet, sweet, nice. And we will kill this guy off. And victory will be ours. And we cut him right across his belly. Well, technically it was his chest. It was like his clavicle. We sliced it open right there. That's totally fine with me. And it looks like victory is ours. So we lost 15 and 7. Not the greatest, but it is simply what it is.
Togrul brought Elder Ula here for a reason. If we can figure out why, we could guess where he is. Kraal, why would a vengeful orc need a shaman?
Makes no sense. Togrul demon now, not orc. Cannot call on ancestors. Ancestors are enraged with Togrul.
Could he force Ula to torment my ancestors?
If Togrul angers spirits of Griffin, Slava and Slava's children will be weakened.
That must be it. He's going to our family's mausoleum, but no one's been buried there for ages.
Huh. Well, isn't that intriguing? Leave our mausoleum alone. Well, folks, I'm going to be breaking off this episode relatively soon, but we're going to try to finish this up. Mandate of Heaven! So we just got 500 more of our, what are they called? Dynasty points, I guess. I don't remember the exact name. Alright, and the Ring of Swiftness. We'll definitely pick that up. +2 initiative to friendly creatures means we'll act a little bit quicker in our turn. There is a subterranean gate there for us to go. We're actually going to go back and restock our troops. I said I wasn't going to, but there's a reason to now, so we will go do that. We have captured all the crystal mines at this point. And apparently there is an underground thing to deal with here, which is going to apparently unfurl, I guess, and allow us to enter. And sweet, we've leveled up. Journey Through the Dark is the new quest that's available. +1 to might defense, 1 to magic defense, 10 to mana, and 1 to might. Not bad. We'll take it. And 500 experience was what we gained. There is some crystal on the ground right there. We will pick that up. And we shall head back up to town now. We shall endeth our turn. We shall come over here. And of course we're going to try to make it, and we did, to our wonderful, super duper fun stables. And we can't quite make it to town yet. We're going to go there. It's going to be our last pickup of our troops. Again, we can build nothing more than we already have. I'm going to close that out, and we're going to go here and build our 9 guys, and then be about our business. Here we go. Wish us luck, guys. Wish us luck. I'm going to head back to the opening, and that is where I'm going to break off the episode. So, hopefully you guys had a lot of fun with this. I always have fun playing Might and Magic games, or Heroes of Might and Magic games. I'm a little bit less eager to play the Might and Magic games.
These caves are now haunted by the angry ghosts of my ancestors. How in the name of Elrath do I fix that? Father, I barely knew you, but I can't say that your passage on Ashan left a lasting impression.
Oh, there is that. Like, the Might and Magic series is actually pretty good too. I mean, don't get me wrong, but it's different. And I hadn't really played a lot of games like that. So going back to it now, it's difficult because I miss that era of gaming. But the Heroes series I've absolutely loved and enjoyed. But either way, folks, this is where I'm going to break off the episode. In the next episode, we will do Battle with the Ghouls. You get to see what those guys look like. And, well, we'll continue the series sporadically. I think I'm going to go until I finish up all of the tutorial. And then I'll hop back over to HOM 3 or Heroes of Might and Magic 3 HD Edition. And we'll continue with another full map from that. And then once that's done, we'll come back to this. So we'll flip-flop back and forth, guys. And hopefully I'll be able to cover Might and Magic Heroes 7 once it releases. And if I get into the early access beta, which I should be able to get into, if I'm allowed to do any coverage from there, I will do so and showcase that for all of you. Either way, that's going to do it for me for now. I'll see you guys next time with the next installment of Might and Magic Heroes 6. Until then, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.